Okay, guys, example number 3. Now, this is an interesting one, and it's an easy one, okay? But it's good. It's going to show us a couple of things, all right? It says graph x, here, let me get my pen. X is less than 3, not equal to. X is less than 3. And then the other line I want to graph is y is greater than or equal to negative 2. So remember, we need our border lines. So we're actually going to graph y equals negative 2. And we're going to graph x equals 3. And those are going to be our borders. Okay? Now I'll use the blue pen to graph the x is less than 3. Remember, anytime I have an x equals and I'm graphing it, that's a vertical line through the number. So this one is a vertical line through x equals 3. Okay? Now why did I dot that, Dane? That's right. The reason I dotted it is because it doesn't have an equal to sign down here. It doesn't have that. So it cannot be equal to the line. It just has to be less than the line. All right, so I'm going to shade over here. This is where we have x's that are less than 3. All right, so I've shaded over there. Good. Good. Now let's graph the other one, the y equals, or the y is greater than or equal to negative 2. I'm going to go ahead and use red for this one. Now, should it be solid or dotted? That's right, it should be dotted. Solid, because it has an equal to sign down there. So look, I'm going to draw a horizontal line, because this is y, right? And it says that y is greater than or equal to negative 2. Okay, so I'm going to shade where y is greater than negative 2. Now look at this. I'm going to draw a little boundary here. I'm going to draw it here and here, right? Do you see that this is where both of them are true? So if I wanted a solution to both of these inequalities, I'd pick a point like, say, this one right here, which is negative 2, 0. All right? Negative 2, 0. And if I plug in this to each one of these inequalities, I'm going to get a true statement. If I plug in the x here, I'm going to get negative 2 is less than 3. And that's true. And if I plug in 0 over here, I'm going to get 0 is greater than or equal to negative 2. And that's true. Okay? This is the shaded area, or the shaded area here for both of them. That means it solves both of those inequalities. All right? Great job, guys. Let's look at the next one.